हर दिन की शुरुआत जोश के तड़के के साथ मेरे साथ
Morning. I'll be there. 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. Be with me.
Now the next degree goes to Sri Deepak Shinde from Bangalore. Deepak Shinde is the founder and chairman of Kingdom College.
Hey world, Kingdom College is not there. Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. I am Deepak here, and my life is beautiful, and I stay on top of it because I work as worship. Since the morning, been little emotional about few things, and the whole country, people are going through very difficult times in this pandemic, and I feel for people. I think of people. My heart beats for people. I do a lot for people, whichever way I can do that. I feel so, I don't know what the feeling is, but not able to do enough for people. And so many people are doing big things, contributing money, and I have my own limitations in terms of a lot of things. We are not people who are born in rich family, or we are mega rich, and there are people dependent on me. College has staff of almost 35-40 people. They have to be taken care of. My own organization here, so there are limitations, but I feel I should have got enough in my life to share with people. No, people are doing so much for helping people. And I'm going through this trip or trap, whatever you say. And suddenly today morning, I remember this story, and it gave me a lot of solace, a lot of freedom from my own so-called guilt, which I don't know, never want to go in my life. But I had these moments, not doing enough for people. There were this water bearer, olden India, who used to carry water in the pots on a bamboo stick. One water pot this side, one pot this side, and used to carry. Used to carry to his master's house every morning to pick up from some stream and then bring it to the master's house to fill the house with water. And that one of the pot was cracked. So at the end of every trip, one pot which was completely brilliant, no leakage, no cracks, used to carry entire water filled to the brim. and this cracked pot will only be left with little water by the time they reach master's house, which means almost at the end of every trip, this will be full pot. This will be only 30-40% of water in the pot. And the pot used to feel very bad that it is not doing justice for all the effort that water bearer is doing every morning to carry on his shoulder. Almost an year passed by, and he realized this is still a pot with crack and not doing enough. But out of a lot of sadness and being ashamed of not doing justice and enough to the water bearer's work, it seems the cracked pot spoke to the water bearer and said, I'm sorry that all that effort you are putting to walk from the stream back to the master's house, I don't end up giving the entire water that you fill in the beginning. And by the time we reach master's house, only 30-40% is left. I'm feeling so sad, bad about myself. I feel ashamed of not doing enough for you, for all the effort that you're putting onto me. It seemed the water bearer smiled and said, this time when we go to pick up the water from the stream and come back, I want you to observe. And as they walked the entire path toward the water stream in the jungle, came back, same story happened. The cracked pot leaked almost 40, 50, 60% of the water and came back, and hardly water was left. The pot felt even more sad and said, see, this is what is happening to me every day. I'm not doing enough. And the water bearer said, did you see as we came back from the jungle, from the water stream? On your side, there were very beautiful flowers which have been blossomed in all this 1 year's time. On the other side, where the pot is absolutely leak proof, there has been not a single flower. Only on the side which you are there, 1 year back only, I realized there is a crack in you. You are a cracked pot. You will not be able to do complete justice to my effort. So on the way, last year only, I have sown some seeds on your side. So as I come back from the jungle, from the stream with water filled, little water should keep trickling down. And that's how these flowers have grown in last 1 year's time. And because of which every morning I also pluck those flowers and bring it to the master's house, to grace the master's house. If not for you, those flowers won't bloom. And if not for the flowers, the master's house won't be graced with so much of beauty. You have your limitations, but you also have your own uniqueness of reaching out. And the moment I remembered this story, I felt, yes, I am that cracked pot. May not be so completely filled with full of so much what so many more people in the world are doing for everybody else. But I think in my own way, for more than a year, or more than a year, I'm trickling down little from my life into so many few more lives there. So many lives. I don't know how many seeds have been blossomed into flowers and how many seeds have found its life in this morning 9 minutes motivation. A little water that keeps dropping through this cracked pot. I feel useful. If not for this story, I would have gone into a trap, felt bad. But I think it was such a freedom, such a liberation to know that we all are cracked pots in whichever way we can do. Even if one of you think, Deepak, at least you have a venue where you can reach out to thousands of people through your 9 minutes motivation and trickle down. We don't do anything. I'll tell you, you're also a cracked pot. I also realize this. One less miserable person in the world adds a lot of happiness to the world. If you can ensure that you will not add misery, negativity in your world through you, you're still contributing in your own way. We all have our own crackedness. We all are little cracked ones, but we have our own uniqueness. Let's not compare ourselves with so many people. They are in that state. They are in that position to do that. In our own position, this is what we can do best. I'm doing my best. You do your best. And let's enjoy our own crackedness, which we are little crackpots. So, my dear crackpots, let's begin the day with this relief, this solace, this freedom, whoever we are, we still can make a difference in our own ways. Let's start the day. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. The guys go, set and grow. मुझको है दिल में भी अपने सुकून है अपना